Guys, we are going on a road trip. Episode 17 of Why Not Me. We're going on a road trip and we are going to, without a doubt, the best gym that I've trained at in terms of training your legs. And we all know your boy, he wants bigger legs. Traveling to, in fact, I'm going to let you guys see that once we get there, but it's going to take me about 40 minutes to get there. And to be honest with you, I'm actually going to get a membership there because once I finish competing, that's going to be the spot where I'm going to be training to build up my legs. Everywhere else, I'll be kind of training at my local gym, but in terms of training my legs, I'm always going to go there. We have a session coming up with Ash. Obviously, when I train legs, training legs with Ash is going to be the go-to all the time because he knows how to push, we know how to take it there, and he's strong as hell. He's a lot stronger than me, so when you're training with someone who's stronger than you, it's just going to push you even more. This, I think, is going to be one of the last kind of full-on balls to the wall leg sessions before I kind of back off a little bit, because the first show is on the 5th of September. Today is the 17th of August, not far away. We need to kind of get rid of some of the fatigue, allow for inflammation to drop on the legs, allow for a little bit more detail to show in the legs. So I don't really want my legs like swollen on stage and just no separation, no detail. So yeah, this will kind of be the last time, or one of the last sessions, where I'm just taking it to the absolute max. From there, we'll just kind of devolume or deload, and then I really won't be training to failure at that point. And sessions, to be honest with you, will be a little bit shit, and because I hate training like that. So anyway, guys, I am gonna make a move now, hit the road, and I'll see you at the gym. Little road trip essentials. Oh shit, that is actually already playing. We don't want to miss that. If you know me, you know that I love The Sopranos.
You alright?
My leg is broken, the bone's coming through.
Let me see. I'll give you a fucking bone, you prick! Where's my fucking money?
The Sopranos is without a doubt to me the best TV show ever. Funniest, wittiest, best writing, best acting. Rest in peace, James Gandolfini. All of that. It's the guy Michael Imperioli, who played Chris Moltisanti, and Steve Shripper, I think I'm saying that right, who played Bobby Bacala. And they basically just talk through episodes. They literally talk through each episode of every single season, and they just discuss like behind the scenes stuff, and they get on guests, and it's sick. So, and if you haven't watched The Sopranos already, watch that shit because it is the best show ever. And of course, chewing gum on deck. So guys, we're here now. We're at I Am Body's gym in Houghton Regis. We got legs today. Like I said in the intro, this is pretty much one of the best gyms that I've used for legs, and I'll definitely be utilising it for my off season. Training with Ash today, but I'm going to talk you through a couple of the exercises. Like I said as well, this is probably going to be one of my last heavy hitting leg sessions. I wanted to get this one down on film, and let's go do it. What I'm going to say is, I think I've hit a point now where prep brain is hitting me hard. The journey here was an absolute shambles. Car getting lost, service station messing up. My tether is just getting very, very thin. I would say normally I'm a very patient person, but little things they're just starting to piss me off just a little bit. I don't know how people, I was just saying to Ash, I don't know how people are doing keto diets. Low carb is fucking annoying. I'm trying to get through this session now. I'm building range. I'm building range. Even Ash is noticing what I'm doing is I'm like standing and just daydreaming. I'm just staring into the clouds. Quick little warm up on the treadmill. We'll just walk for about five minutes, and then we'll go into some foam rolling, quick dynamic stretches, and go from there. Alright guys, I am back and it's a little bit late, but we are gonna review basically this leg day that I had with Ash. And first of all, I actually wanted to talk about Iron Bodies. Iron Bodies is actually a really good gym. This is a gym that I'm probably going to be using for my leg days now at this point. Yeah, good amount of kit. Obviously as well, the main highlight of that gym is going to be that Cybex hack squat. And for me, a big issue that I've been running into is my knees. And a lot of the hack squats that I have used, like the Nautilus, like the Watson, etc., that angle and that kind of, it's almost like a lower angle. The Cybex is very steep, but it seems like when an angle is really, really low for me, it just fucks up my knees. The Cybex works perfectly in the movement of the machine, the smoothness of it. I know for a fact that I can really build some good legs on that machine. And of course there are other kit as well. Like they've got really good seated hamstring curl machine. They've got a good leg press. Just an all-round really good gym for legs. Anyway, we kicked off with some calves. Done a couple of sets on here. On that last set, we've done a quick drop set, just double drop set. And again, we just started off with calves because this is something that's not going to affect the rest of the session. It's not going to affect how hard I can go on my quads, how hard I can go on my hamstrings. So we just hit calves first to make sure we hit them with intensity. Got it done. And then next was another Cybex machine actually, which is, it's almost like a kneeling hamstring curl. We used this one instead of the lying hamstring curl. The positioning just felt a lot better for us. Got a better contraction on the hamstring and just felt a lot smoother. And of course it's Cybex, who doesn't love a good bit of Cybex kit. And again, doing hamstrings because training the hamstring in the short position, we're going to get that done first because we are weaker in the short position.
Let's go. One more. Finish this one, man. Oh, easy.
And then we actually went on to leg extension. So we went on to leg extension. Now, typically as well, we would actually be doing abduction or adduction as well, hip adduction, but they actually don't have one in the gym yet. It should be getting installed within the next few weeks or so, hopefully. So we'll see. That is something that obviously I've been using a lot at my current gym, but it's still not enough to kind of sway me to not want to join this gym. Of course, they're going to be getting an adductor anyway. So yeah, that would pretty much come after calves, and then we'll go on to the hamstrings and the leg extensions. Leg extensions, I actually went a little bit off plan with this one. My knees felt good, everything felt really good. I pushed a little bit, and knowing that this is potentially going to be one of my last sessions where I can kind of push it a bit on legs, I wanted to really just go all out. We've done a couple of sets, 2 or 3 sets I think. On the last set it was a drop set, which was absolutely brutal. I let the clip run from when the drop set starts because it's horrible. I just let you witness it because yeah, fuck me. Like, it was probably a mistake doing all this because the next day I've got to bear in mind that I'm following this leg day with a rest day, but my rest day calories are low. I'm not eating 6,000 calories like I was in the off season. I haven't got the same ability to recover, and I'm moving pretty similar weight to what I was when I was 117, 118 kilos. So I do have to bear that in mind, but nonetheless the session was fun and it did feel productive.
Come on, finish. man. Let's go. Over there. Oh, come on. Let's go. Come on. Good weight. Finish. Good. One, 10 straight. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Come on. 4. Easy. Let's go.
And then obviously after this, we went on to a seated hamstring curl. The seated is actually going to work. Again, the seated just works the hamstring from a different angle. Just got that in as well. Just a couple of sets, just 2 straight sets on this one. No drop sets, no rest pause, no other intensity techniques. Again, just getting the hamstring short. And we're doing a lot of work, a lot of single joint movement before we move on to that compound movement, which is the Cybex hack. Wanted to make sure that my knees are completely warm. And also as well, it means I'm using less load on the Cybex hack. It means that everything is nice and warm. It means that I'm at less risk of injury. So yeah, we hit the hamstrings, the leg extensions and everything else in between before we even went into that Cybex hack.
Work. Good. It's really good. Let's go. Good. Come on. I ain't even started yet. Let's go. All the way. Squeeze. Come on, bro. Show me. Let's go. All the way in. Squeeze. And again. Big squeeze, big squeeze. Come on, finish this. Finish this. All the way.
Yeah, there's just the angle here. Like, it's really steep, but that's actually better on my knees. And also, of course, we reverse banded it, so took a little bit of pressure off the joints in the hole, which was good. And then the tension through that mid portion of the movement is absolutely brutal. And I just done 2 sets. My first set was 4 plates, and then second set on kind of like a Widowmaker set with 3, and that was that for the hack squat.
Let's go. Send it up. All the way up. Go. 2. Up. Get up. 2. 1.
final exercise, annoyingly, I didn't actually manage to get footage of the leg press, which is really annoying. My camera actually died pretty much at the, like, as I was just about to begin the set, which is really fucking annoying, but it is what it is. We just done one set, one banded set on the leg press, where we done, I think it was about 7 plates with the band, deep as possible. Very, very nice leg press this as well, very smooth, very easy to hit the quads. Just put your feet low, close together, you're gonna smash the quads. If you go a bit higher, more glute, hamstring. If you go a bit wider, a bit more adductor. But yeah, as much knee flexion as possible to hit those quads, because we need bigger quads. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much the leg day. I have found out pretty much from Callum this week that I'll be doing one more leg session, and the rest of the time, I think that'll be my last leg session before my competition. And the rest of it, and then the other sessions are going to be either kind of devolume or just kind of pumpy workouts, just to hold some fullness. I will be coming out with a video just to go over kind of peak week protocols and what we're going to be doing, supplementation, food, loading, water, all that stuff. So we are digging deep at this point in terms of food. Steps have gone up to 14k, cardio is exactly the same. And one thing that he's also done is he's taken away my rice meal. So, well, I have the rice meal, but there's just no rice, which is the whole point of the meal. No rice is literally just chicken and veg. That's my 4th meal on most days. One thing as well, guys, is that is going to be a big focus across the next kind of few weeks, and I pretty much started from last week, is more just attention to detail on presentation and grooming and whatnot. Things arrived this week, such as like my tan, and obviously I've like got into the process of wearing the trunks now. Obviously you can see I'm not covering a lot of body hair, but that is also an important part, making sure that the presentation is good. So yeah, it's definitely a different experience for me. Obviously I've never done this process in terms of preparing your whole body for a bodybuilding show. The muscle is all good, the training is, the diet, that's almost like, this is why I've fallen in love with the process of bodybuilding. But then there's this whole other aspect of presentation and getting tans right and getting your glaze right and the lighting, the posing, all of that stuff. So, but it is very, very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing what I bring to the stage. But yeah, guys, on Tuesday I will be traveling to Derby to see Callum. He'll just go over an in-person check-in with me and probably just give me some updates as well. Tonight, it was Friday this evening. I'm checking with Callum on the Saturday morning tomorrow, and we'll probably go over a few things there as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next week we'll be going over kind of that trip that I make to Derby just to see Callum. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.